Hey guys, welcome back for my video vlog update. It is week 22. I'm going to go ahead and do an update. And today is July 4th, so happy 4th of July, everybody. We're actually not doing anything. We're just having like a lounge day. We've been very busy the past 2 days. I had my doula appointment, and my husband got really sick from something that we ate. He has a very sensitive stomach, and he's been really sick, so he slept most of the day, and I pretty much slept with him most of the day too, so we've had a really relaxing day. We originally had plans, but we had to cancel them, and that's kind of what happens when you have a disease. I mean, you just have to go day by day. So sometimes plans get canceled, which is fine. I'm used to it. And we're just going to have leftovers for dinner. So we're not having a traditional 4th of July barbecue thing. So that's why I look the way I do. I'm just lounging around today. And I forgot I wanted to take you guys with me. I keep forgetting to bring my camera when I go on my walks, because I want to show you guys how hard the walk is. It's beautiful, but hard. Anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and go through some of the symptoms. I'm probably not going to list all of them. I'm just going to go through what has really been bothering me this past week, which has been the heartburn and indigestion. It's just been kicking like really bad this week. Like during work now. Usually it's only at night, but lately it's been happening at work. But the past 3 days that I've been off, I haven't had really hardly any heartburn. But the whole other part of the week, it was just heartburn every single day. So I've been like just eating my Tums, trying. I can only have 4 a day, so like I try to just deal with it, knowing that I can only have 4, and I just really want it at nighttime for sleep. So that's been going on, and I feel like gas gets like trapped like in my esophagus area or something, or in my chest. I just feel like a big ball of pressure that feels like it just gets trapped and it hurts. So that's been new. A lot of indigestion, a lot of gas. Definitely, I feel like everything is just being pushed up on me, which I'm not complaining. That's just normal. That's part of it. And if that's the worst symptom that I'm going to have, like, that's totally fine. The feet swelling and leg swelling only happens when I'm walking a lot. Like if I work all day and I've had a busy day and I go grocery shopping, then when I come home, my feet are really swollen. So once I get home, I just drink a whole bunch of water, keep my feet up, and don't do anything. I think that is all of my symptoms as far as like new things. I have been having a lot of baby brain lately, so like I totally believe in baby brain, like it's for real. It just happened to me. Cat threw up. I went to go get the stuff to clean it, and instead of getting like rags like I usually do and the cleaner, I got the cleaner and I got toilet paper. And I was like, what? Why did I grab this? Just stupid little things. And I went to a wine and paint thing last night with some friends on the mountain, which was so much fun. But I kept calling them the wrong name, which is really weird, and I kept apologizing. I felt so bad. So that was weird. That usually doesn't happen. Still have a little bit of the tailbone thing going on. I kind of feel like it's more like a cramp. It's always in my right butt, and it's like, I think it's a cramp more than a tailbone thing. I don't really know. I can't really describe it. It just hurts, and I can't put pressure on it, and I can't walk when it happens. But I have started doing yoga and exercises more, and then of course I'm still doing my walking at least 2 times a week, usually on my days off. So that's been nice, and it's been helping. The stretching helps. It makes me feel good. At first when I was doing it, I'm not a yoga person. I'm more like a Pilates person. I do Blogilates on YouTube. They're amazing if you haven't done them. They're like 5 to 10 minute videos. They're really short, but they're really intense, and they work, and it's like anybody can find like 5 to 10 minutes to do these a day, you know, so that's what I like about them. And she's really super bubbly and motivating and distracting while I'm doing the video, so that's great. So I'm not a yoga person, so when my doula recommended that I started doing that, because there's some positions and stretches that will help during labor. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll try it. And at first I was not feeling it, like all of the weird, like the breathe. I do my own breathing. I do love that aspect of it, but it's hard for me to take it seriously and not make fun of it. So I was kind of at first like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can get through this video. It's just like I wanted to make fun of it. But I'm not gonna lie, at the end of like I think it was like a 12-minute thing. I felt really good. My body felt great, and I ended up doing another one. So I'm over the cheesiness of it now, and I can move forward. So if you guys are pregnant, second trimester or up, like the pregnancy yoga stretches, like they really make you feel good. They helped my back. I just felt great afterwards. So I highly recommend that. I haven't really had many crazy cravings lately. I mean, I have been wanting like cream cheese, French fries, which I had last night, which I didn't sleep very good at all, and I don't know if it's because I just had junk food, but that's basically what I had, and that fulfilled that whole craving thing. Burgers, same thing. Aversion to chicken, same thing. The baby's is the size of a zucchini now, and for sure at least 1 pound, so like that's amazing. Really, really strong movements. Like I can feel actual like, I think they're kicks, like they're really, really strong. They're like little jolts or bumps. And yesterday, for the first time, Josh was able to feel the baby move. And I know he felt it because I didn't say anything. He just put his hand there. And it was so small that I was like, I'm not going to tell him, like, did you feel that? Usually I'm like, did you feel that? Because it was so small, I didn't think he would. And he was like, oh my gosh, was that something? So I know for sure he did feel it. That was really cool. So it is stronger now. I love feeling him. I normally notice him in the morning and at night, but now it's kind of like I'll just even feel it just like taking a nap. I think it's because I'm concentrating more. We're still doing like the little baby Mozart and the classical music with like, I have little headphones that I put on my belly, and like that's when he seems to kick me a lot too. I really wish that the nesting instinct would kick in sometime soon, because I have a huge list of things to do and I'm just not very motivated. We still have not painted the room. I am buying paint this week though, because we just need to get it done before I get too uncomfortable. I don't know, I just have a huge list. I just wish that I was motivated to do more. I am getting all the addresses together for the baby shower, so I am being a little bit productive. I clean my sink like crazy. Like we get hard water deposits on the stainless steel, so I like got vinegar and got a lot of the hard water deposits off. So that was something I wanted to do that I did. But still, I just wish like I had more motivation. When does that kick in, like for you guys who've been pregnant before? Does it kick in soon? Because like I would love for that to happen while I'm smaller. When I'm big, it's going to be hard to do things. What else? Oh, I wanted to try to stay on track more with my healthy eating, because this week I had Jack in the Box twice. And throughout my whole pregnancy before those 2 times, I've only had it twice. Mainly it's because we had issues when we went to Vegas. Like we didn't plan for enough time for lunch like we usually do. So we had to get something fast, and we had a really bad meltdown because we were starving. I didn't eat for 9 hours. That's the first time that's ever happened when even not being pregnant, I never go that long without eating. So I was very irritable. He was very irritable. It was a bad day, bad experience. So, you know, when you're that hungry, you're going to make really poor decisions. Felt very guilty for it. So I'm going to get back on track though with my healthy eating. I'm normally very good, but this week was not a good week for that. And the doula appointment, pretty much, she just went over like the contract, we paid our deposit, we went over like some things that I wanted to have done for my birth plan, like, did I mention this in my last video? Oh, baby brain, I don't remember, but I read about the, like clipping the umbilical cord too soon. I guess if you just wait 1 to 3 minutes after the baby is born, then all of the blood that is still left in the umbilical cord goes to the baby, which is like 1/3 of the baby's blood. So like most doctors don't really practice that. They just clip it right away and then have the guy cut it, and it's like blood everywhere and it's like gross. But I guess like if you haven't heard of this, look it up. You can see, like I saw the before and after pictures, and that's what convinced me. I was like, why would you cut it when it's all like fat and bloody compared to when it's just like blah and there's nothing in it. It's like, it looks like it's ready. So we're going to include that in the birth plan. I guess it's something that they started doing, not really for any reason, just time, I guess, and they didn't feel like it was that important. And I guess the more blood volume that the baby has, the more chance that there'll be jaundice and stuff. But I guess it's not really a thing anymore like it used to be, as long as the baby's getting fed and has enough fluids to get rid of all that. Anyway, so we just went over stuff like that, pain management, things that will help calm me, like music and stuff, and then she's going to bring oils and stuff like that. That's pretty much all that really sticks out right now. I did kind of ask her about, like, how the pain goes and, like, when, like, people want the epidural the most, and she said that's at, like, the threshold, I think she said. I don't know, there's like one major point when people really want it the most, and that's like when you've already gone through everything else and you're like almost ready to start pushing. So she's like, once you're there, just know that it's very short, and it doesn't last as long as the rest of the pregnancy. So I don't know, I was just asking her about all of that stuff. I'm going to show you guys my bump, but first I did get a couple things in the mail already from like my registry. I got the little boba. This is one that I really wanted to try just because it looked really easy to use. So when baby's little, I want to use that, and I do have instructions on how to use it. But I'm really big on the wrap thing, and I really want to try to do it. So I'm so glad that I have this. And then they got me one more for, I don't know, I think this one might be a large, so Josh can use it. I'm not sure. I haven't really taken it out to try it yet, but it might be too big for me. But this one too. So this one they can use probably when they're a little bit bigger too. But I'm definitely going to want a couple more. Like, they have just different ones and for different sizes and stuff. But I'm probably going to want maybe at least 2 more or something like that. And then I got something in the mail. I think I signed up for something. I think I signed up for the Similac mom thing because I got this in the mail. It was like this big old box. Basically what's in it is just some samples. I mean, I don't want to use formula, of course. I'm sure most people don't when they go into this, but just in case I need it, or I want to do both, which my goal is 3 months to breastfeed, but I don't know how that's going to go. But that is my goal. I'm going to try really hard to achieve it and then maybe mix it, but I don't know how it's going to go. I need to be prepared just in case, so I'm glad that they got me all these samples, and it was for free. So, like, that was really cool. And then these, I don't even know what any of this stuff is because I don't do babies, but that's awesome that they sent it to me. It was like little nipple thing, which looks like a not great nipple, by the way. That looks horrible. That's okay. And then like a whole bunch of coupons and stuff, like just cool stuff. But it was for free, so I can't complain. And it would be nice to have another option around in case I need it. So that was really cool. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my bump, and then that will conclude the video. I feel like my bump's kind of the same. I don't know. We'll see. My back has been hurting a lot lately. That's why those stretches have helped. So this is my 22-week bump. I feel like my hips and thighs are getting a little bit bigger. And that's it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope everybody's having a great 4th of July weekend. Bye.